Hey guys, it's Laughter Live. It's 3:45. It's 8:45 somewhere in the world. And today in Bristol, it's a bit wet, if I'm honest. But it's all good because we're just about to bring some sunshine to Bristol and the rest of the world, because there's a fellow Bristolian in the house, and I'm going to bring him on in a second. A bit more of a seasoned veteran when it comes to laughter yoga. So I'm really excited about getting him on, and he's got a few things he was going to share with us beforehand. I can see him laughing in the green room, so I'm just going to bring him in anyway, and he can tell you who he is and what he's all about. So there you go. Stop laughing at me.
It's great to be here, Pete. And it is absolutely. As I look out of my window, I can see the rain falling like stair rods. You know, I've got a kind of a jacket on because it's cold and all this, but but there we are.
I've got the heating on next to me, and I know what's going to happen after a laughter session. Now I'm just going to be sweating, so that's fine. It's fine. So Joe, let us know a little bit. Let the people watching know a bit about you and what you're all about.
What exactly would you like to know, Pete? Ask me a question. So
who are you and what do you do?
Okay, so that's a good direct question. So my name is Joe Hoare, right? And I've been a sort of a laughter professional, so laughter yoga professional for about well, I ran my first laughter workshop probably about 25 years ago, and I've been involved in sort of developing human potential for about sort of 30 years now, and I like to see us. I like to see us. I like come alive. Realize that life is, it's something to be. For all its ups and downs, there's something to be embraced. Something we need to say yes to the adventure of life. And I like to help others sort of connect with that part of themselves, Pete. That's basically what I do.
Perfect. And it says, Joe, that you're an author as well. So do you want to plug your book quickly?
Well, I've written the two. The first one was Awakening the Laughing Buddha Within. And that's it's very relevant to sort of Mental Health Awareness Week, because part of the book is my own story, and so way back when I was a student, right, when I still knew things, when life was black and white as it is when you're at that stage of life. My life got black, and one of the things I did, I tried very hard at that stage of my life. I succeeded in failing in one of the most important things in my life, because I succeeded in failing to take my own life. I tried 3 times, you see. And fortunately, I succeeded in failing. So sometimes failing at something is a great success, right? One thing that did show me was basically that it's actually, no matter how hard life is, actually it's great to be alive, right? It's great to be alive, and that sort of influence, that really has influenced a lot of the rest of my life. So when I hit the rails subsequently, I've always known that actually, somewhere inside there's that part of us that simply says it's great to be alive. Right, and I write about that a little bit in the book. It's not really about that, but it's just a recognition that although we're in the laughter game, and people see the kind of the ha-ha-ha side and the ha-ha-ha side, actually the ha-ha-ha side is much more meaningful when we've really embraced the difficult aspects of our life. Mm-hmm. And so one of the things I wanted to do in the book was I sort of wrote the book has 8 chapters, and there are 2 exercises in each chapter. It's a kind of, if I'd known all this kind of stuff back then, I wouldn't have hit the rails in the way that I did. So it's like it's a guide for staying alive, right? It's a guide for being optimistic and for staying on top of life.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, Joe, thank you for sharing that, because I think that's really, really important, especially, this week's really important to be sharing these sort of stories so people will understand it's okay not to be okay, and be able to talk and share. So this is obviously a little laughter session. We've got about 10 minutes left. So my next question to you, Joe, is how important is laughter to you?
Well, it's obviously extremely important, but it's not, for me, it's not really the laughter. It's where the laughter goes. It's what it does for us. And for me, it's about activating the joy in life. I did a lovely interview with Satish Kumar recently, and we were chatting, and he said, "No, joy is the purpose of life." And I thought, yes, yes, I'll buy that app. I'll subscribe to that app. And it's about laughter, and laughter practices help me stay joyful no matter what else is happening in life. Right. So although life being life, it does that, it does that, it does that. And what I find with the laughter practices, you see, is it means at this moment they happen because it's life. But they don't last. They just pass through. And so for me, there's laughter and laughter yoga for joy helps me stay, on top of life's turmoils, Pete.
Yeah, amazing. So Joe, I've got to be literally 30 seconds. I've got to let someone in the door. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. When you say someone, is it a dog? Is it a pet? Is it a cat? Is it someone who's coming to repair the heater? Pete. Well, I'll just carry on chuckling while Pete gets here.
All right, sorry about that. There's my daughter coming home. She's all grown up now, so she gets to stay at the park after school. So but she hasn't got a key. That's obviously next thing on the list, to get her a key. So anyway, Joe, when was the last time you had a full belly laugh?
Oh, fortunately, this morning, Pete.
So perfect.
How is she? How is she?
How are you, Amelia? Do you want to come and say hello to Joe?
No, I don't. No,
she doesn't. Joe. I'm just live at the moment, so it's all good. So anyway, right, we'll be with Joe. We'll be there in 2 seconds.
The great thing about live is you never quite know what's going to happen, do you?
Exactly. Right, okay, no talking from now on. Let's do some laughing then, shall we? So right, we'll take a deep breath in. We'll just let out a long
Getting hot, mate.
So we'll go through the different laughs. So we're going to go for an
How am I going? One more time.
Deep breath in. Joe. How do you feel?
I feel alive, mate. How about you?
I feel fantastic. So, Joe, you were showing me one more thing before we came on. You said you've got a course coming up or something, didn't you?
Yes. Laughter. Oh, here's a script. Laughter yoga for joy. One thing about laughter is it clears the airways out of it.
Definitely.
Laughter yoga for joy. It's a masterclass. It's aimed at sort of laughter yoga. Well, all sort of laughter practitioners, and it explores and expands the joy element in laughter yoga, because laughter can be for sort of a health or happiness or world peace. But this is about laughter yoga for joy, for connecting with sort of this part, the joyful part of ourselves, and therefore others. And it explores us, the physicality, right, and the internal side and the invisible side of laughter yoga. So it's
amazing. When is it?
End of this month. End of May. 3 weekends. It's 3 sessions. It's a masterclass. Each session is an hour and a half long, and everybody takes away from it. It's not a prescription. We explore principles, right? And so everybody then takes away from it what's right for them. And there's a lot of sort of movement and awareness of physicality, awareness of our internal sort of qualities, and awareness of the metaphysical, the invisible. And how we the power of sort of communication and intention and a lot of it is based on some of the recent sort of joy interviews, right? When someone like Satish says joy is the purpose of life, how do we connect with that? What does it mean? And about sort of finding that in ourselves. And when we find it in ourselves, we can then help activate it in others, and all this. So there we are.
Amazing. Well, I'll put the link in. I'll put the link in the notes here. And Joe, we just got a wave now, like children's presenters. If we say bye to everyone, we're just going to go.